I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports.
Here we go.
And it's Cleveland to start out.
I got him.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Now the Cavaliers with it. Pass to Harden. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Edwards for three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Outside Harden. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Edwards for three. On target from range.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Minnesota with possession here. Outside, DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. And here's Harden. Points. That one goes.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Ryan, back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Edwards, no good. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Deflects the pass. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Timberwolves lead by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, DiVincenzo. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Tyson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Cleveland. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Wade. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Randall can't hit. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Now here's Merrill. Checked by Randall. They set the screen. Now here's Mobley. And stolen by Edwards. It's 2-on-1. The finish! And it's Randall with the jam. Wow.
Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Floats one. Back to Wade. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on court.
Here's Ellis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Highland. The Cavaliers pull it in. To the inside. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Tyson. Nifty move. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Here's Highland. Dosunmu outside. Takes the three. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Here's Tyson. Down low. Ellis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Tie game in Minnesota. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
For three, Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Ellis. It's stolen by Highland. Randall inside. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. For three, Randall. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
The fearlessness of Mitchell is just ridiculous. He takes pride in going at the defense.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
The Cavs trailing. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Blocking foul called on Donovan Mitchell. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Back to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Harden.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Allen.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Mitchell. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Free throw no good for Edwards. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. The putback. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
The 3 is up. The shot by Tyson, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Mobley with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Good on the second one. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Hits the three-pointer.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Out left to the wing. Tyson. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Stolen by Mobley. To stop the run. Here's Allen. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Merrill. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 6-point game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Highland's got his first basket. From 15 feet away, drained it for 2 points.
Well, Harden is a versatile shooter, so he'll make the most of that mid-range spot whenever you give it to him.
Yep, that one goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Goes up at the elbow. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside, Ingles. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. A slam dunk by Reed.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Harden misses. Outside, Highland. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Harden misses. And here's Minnesota now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Puts up a 3. The shot no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. And it comes off the front of the rim. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Harden. Over Highland. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Pass to Shannon. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell fighting for it inside.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. The 3 ball. Tomlin pulls it in. Cavaliers trail by 7. Harden from outside. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Over to the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the bucket.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Here's Harden. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Harden with it. Down guarded by McDaniels. Harden, good.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Here's Edwards. Missed inside. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota leading by 4. To the left side wing. For 3, Randall. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. The steal. Edwards with it. He has 7. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside for Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
And here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. It's picked off. Ellis left side. Stolen by Conley. "27 seconds left to play in the third quarter here."
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Phillips' shot is off. Inside, Tyson. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Here's Freeman. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They're up by 8. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 8. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
Randall, right side. Pure from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Schroeder. Randall with a steal. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Minnesota leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Randall. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And Edwards slams it in.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. The three from Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 13. From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And Cleveland making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. To the middle. Here's Randall. Mobley with the block. Allen can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 15. Pass to Randall. Mobley with the block. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Wade. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Tipped. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Now Allen. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Allen. McDaniels with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Allen with it. DiVincenzo. Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Edwards. DiVincenzo driving. There's the block. Harden. Kept alive by Cleveland. And here's Minnesota now. The biggest lead of the game. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh my Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now DiVincenzo from downtown.
Cavaliers foul. Donovan Mitchell. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 3. DiVincenzo.
That free throw, no good. That one's no good. And he nails the third. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Harden. He gets it to go off the sweet move.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. And the basket is good. Here's Edwards. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Quick two. Oh, net.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Oh, he jammed it.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the arm. Incredible.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Trailing by 5. Fires the three. It's money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And Mitchell's a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. DiVincenzo.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harden. It falls!
Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. To take the lead. Cashes it in. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Edwards fires, and the three misses. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks,